Hi there, Thomas George here, and I want to make this video, which is a walkthrough of one of the songs that I'm about to release, which is called We Got the Corner. I know it should be called We've Got the Corner, but it's called We Got the Corner. And this is part of the album Afterlife. If you haven't heard that album, check it out below. This is actually a different version to the final version. The final version, I worked with a mix engineer, Ian Alexander, and we used a lot of outboard gear and that kind of stuff. This is just all in the box, just with MIDI and software instruments, as I thought it would be a bit easier to explain. So if you do want to hear the final version, yeah, check it out. Link in the description below. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, all that stuff. But yeah, let's have a little listen first, and I explain some of the things, yeah, I did to this song. Okay, so you can hear there we've got a lot of guitar sounds, piano, synths, drums, obviously bass, and this is all done in MIDI with software instruments. You'll notice there's no audio tracks here, it's all MIDI and software instruments. So let's have a listen at some of these guitar parts here actually. So this first one here, this guitar lead. That sounds pretty realistic to me, and yeah. I use Contact for this, and it's the picked acoustic, which I like. I think originally this was a synth, but I thought, yeah, no, acoustic guitar would be better. And I can play a bit of guitar, but it does sound a lot better at times, and a lot easier just to use one of these sample libraries. So yeah, a bit lazy, but the sample library sounds so good now. The Contact ones are awesome. We've got these electric guitar ones here as well. Yeah, so I really like this one, this Electric Sunburst. There's also the Electric Sunburst Deluxe, which is cool as well. And you can get different patterns on here, so mess around with different patterns, get some in that you like. And the MIDI is just really simple. The MIDI for this is, yeah, it's just held notes, you can see. Like a passing note there, well, one note there. Yeah, it's really, really simple. Yeah, and it's the pattern in the Contact library that's given that sound. So I wanted kind of like a, yeah, like a delayed arpeggio type sound. Yeah, so it took me a while to tinker with that, but I think it sounds pretty cool. A few other things, we've got guitar chords, piano chords. That might just be piano actually. But yeah, so this, let's open the piano one. This will be Contact as well. The Alicia Keys one. The Alicia Keys one's actually really good because obviously this music doesn't really sound like Alicia Keys, but this piano she's got, I think they actually went to her studio or her house or wherever she's got this piano in, and actually mic'd it up and sampled it there, her actual piano she uses. So yeah, I thought that's a nice piano sound. It's probably the one I use the most out of Contact, the Alicia Keys ones. They got synth leads, probably Serum. Yeah, Serum. Serum is my favourite synth. I really like using Serum. Let's have a listen to this. I can't remember what I did to it. Oh yeah. I think I got the preset from Splice and then tweaked it, changed it around a bit to make it my own. If I recall. Okay. Kind of like a detuned string I wanted there. I kind of like stuff to be a little bit out of tune. If it's perfectly in tune, for me, it sounds too kind of crisp and clear. So I do like to detune stuff now and again. And we've got this pluck here as well. Oh, that's nice. Serum as well, of course. Yeah, another... I'm not normally this lazy, but another preset that I enhanced. Yeah, this one's not really detuned. The MIDI is pretty simple. Yeah, oh, let's zoom in a bit here. So yeah, just some simple MIDI parts. Kind of like a bass line, really, this. If we just solo this with the drums, this works as a bass part. Then let's add the bass. Pretty similar. So the bass fits to this nice, I think. And no prizes for guessing that this is Serum as well. It's a fast attack, a sine wave, blended with this wave as well, and the sub. I've also got a sub bass. Oh yeah. So I've got an arpeggiator on that. Yeah. It's all come together now. So mix the two basses together. So without the sub, you can hear it's pretty naked. With a sub, it fills out so much more. A little trick I like to do is I like to add an arpeggiator. Just keep it really simple, just quarter notes, 8 notes, something like that. And then it's just really simple held MIDI notes. And then, but when you hear it, it feels like there's someone playing the bass. And this is probably the Rickenbacker. Let's have a look. Yeah, the Rickenbacker bass. It's been a long time since I've opened this project. So since this project, there's been many different versions of this song. As I said, I was working with Ian, and we changed this. Well, not really changed the song, more mixed the song. So we bounced a lot of this in place, or we changed the sounds a bit. But this is kind of the core song. So if you want to hear the final version, as I said, check out the album. But yeah, this dub preset, I really like this preset. It's so thick. It's nice. Ooh. Mix it with the bass and the pluck. I think that just works, to be honest. Obviously we can add the other instruments as well. So here, let's just loop this. Oops. So we've got these guitars going here. Obviously the pluck. Then we've got the strings under here. The synth leader. I normally like to keep stuff in folders as well, just to kind of keep it organised. This is a pretty small project, to be fair. Some of the projects I've got are huge. There's not that many instruments really, which is nice. Nice and simple, not too much stuff going on. So kind of loop this over again, then we've got the chords. Nice simple chords. And if we open the synth, you can hear I've got this. It's kind of a pad, but also like a lead part. So I write a lot of songs on electric piano and try and work out the chords and the melody, and then I record it into the DAW and kind of, separate the melody and the chords and stuff. So I think I wrote this on the, probably wrote this on the electric piano, this part. Then, of course, the acoustic guitar comes back again, the lead part. Oh, the drums. Let's talk about the drums. This would be the 70s drummer. I was going to say the studio drummer. This is the Abbey Road 70s drummer. So again, Contact. You'll notice a theme here. Contact and Serum. And I programmed this drum part in with the Logic. What do you call it? Step sequencer. So it's 2 patterns here, pretty similar, just adding the extra kick there. But I do like I normally use the studio drummer, but I do like the 70s drummer as well. It's nice. Because obviously this is electronic music, but I want it to sound kind of organic as well. So I've got the samples the acoustic guitar, the electric guitar samples, and also these drums. So it's not like up in the club music. It's more like kind of laid back electronic music, if that is any kind of subgenre. The drums changed there. I think in the final version I don't have that fall to the floor kick, but in this version I did. Yeah. I believe the final version might have ended a bit different as well, but that's kind of a walkthrough of the song, or at least the main elements. A lot of the time what I do as well is I add the notes. Oh, here we go. I had the chords as a note, so I can always refer back to this. This is a really simple song, just E minor, D, A minor. Yeah, really simple song. So some of the songs I have may be a little bit more complex in terms of like chord extensions, but this super simple song, for me this is really about just the sounds of the instruments and the vibe, especially that bass part, rather than trying to write a complex song. Just a nice little vibe. I don't expect this to be a big hit, but I think it's a nice chilled song that I hope people like. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough video. If you liked it, give it a like. Let me know in the comments section if there's anything else you want me to include for another one, or if you want me to include another one. Remember to subscribe if you're new to this channel. Yeah, thanks for watching. And remember, check out the album. Link description below. It's called Afterlife. Yeah, Spotify, YouTube Music, Apple Music, all that good stuff. If you want to hear the final version and also all the other versions. All the other songs on the album as well. So yeah, thanks for watching. Talk to you next time.